Welcome to the news and updates. I'm Laurel, and we're here to share with you news from around the AltSpace VR community. And I'm having so much fun doing this. Here's Donna.
Oh, hello, everybody. Thanks, Laurel. I'm Donna McTee, and I'm here to help host another in our third year, deliver you the news from around the AltSpace VR community. Time to get this party started for this week. So, we've had an exciting week here in AltSpace VR. Monday, well, exciting, I guess, is one way to put it, Laurel. Monday, Microsoft's Azure servers had some technical issues and authentication errors occurred across multiple platforms, systems, services, and AltSpace VR. Our ability to log in with our Microsoft accounts was hampered, forcing users to log in with their old AltSpace VR accounts, which was confusing but easy once word got out what the issue was. So many struggled to get into AltSpace VR and had issues with various event and world building tools, but it appears that most of the issues have been resolved, though a few world building and event issues continue, but not equally for everyone. And I have to say, it lingers for me because now it does not, I had to unlink my Microsoft account, and now it does not matter whether I'm in 2D or in my headset. I have to agree to terms, pick which account I want, click that I want to sign in, and then put in my username and password every single time I come into AltSpace. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you, it is annoying. Sorry, Laurel, but
That's okay. You need to set up a hotkey so you just do a little two-finger keystroke and
holy
pop that
cow.
sucker right in
And
there.
it's
that
one
really
thing
sucks.
in 2D, but in the Quest, the keyboard is such a beast. But anyways, that's my only complaint for today. But I've
Are you
shouted it to
sure?
support, probably.
Are you sure it's your only one? I just want to make sure. Just checking
I'm
in.
saying maybe, yeah.
Okay. We try to make sure that we accommodate all the complaints that are possible because I got a long list and you're about to hear some of them. All right. We're going to keep rocking forward. Because we're having a little bit of video technical issues that Mark is working furiously on, but we're going to plow forward anyway. God, I love our team. Okay. So please remember, if you are having issues with anything that's going on here in AltSpace, report either using the website support page at altvr.com/support, or if you're in World, go to settings, support, write a little note right in that little form right there. and upload your logs. This helps developers resolve the issues faster. Without the logs, they're guessing. Now, bitching about it on the Discord for AltSpace, going onto social media and having a whine fest doesn't fix anything. Please hit the support thing. Because when they have our logs, they have some facts, they have some meat, they have things that they can work with, and it really helps it. And together we can fix these things.
Now, AltSpace VR version 4.2.2 released this week with updates for all versions, including Mac. AltSpace VR users are now able to pause direct message delivery in the settings, a general pause messaging option. This is fantastic for event hosts and others who are receiving more than their share of messages. Make sure to turn it back on, as this is the key way we have of communicating with each other across AltSpace VR.
Now, audio issues have been plaguing us for the past couple weeks, especially this week. For the past couple of months, Oculus has been having issues with the Quest, specifically Quest 2, but both. And so, some of this is an issue with Oculus. There's only so much that AltSpace can do because it's an issue with Oculus. And some of it is AltSpace VR. Now, what part of it, they're still trying to figure out. But now 2D users are having issues as well, in addition to other headsets.
AltSpace VR is asking that people send in support tickets and logs from both sides of the conversation. They're trying to determine if it is the person hearing or the person speaking, though most often the issue is with the speaker, as others in the space can't hear them either. Still, if you encounter someone with an audio issue or you have one yourself, go to Settings, Support, write a quick note that includes the words audio issue, and upload your logs to ensure the dev team has the information they need to quickly resolve the issue.
Teamwork, man. That's what we need to do. This week's update also included some fixes for those kind of. Have y'all gotten used to the creepy eyeballs?
No,
Is it
never.
No, yeah.
That is
Cool.
creepy.
It is creepy, but it's still. But now, even if you're not looking at the selfie camera, they look at the selfie camera to avoid the creepy eye selfies that many have been collecting over the past 8 months since the new avatars were released. I don't know. It just cracks me up. The whole idea that a selfie camera comes out and your eyes go whoop right into place. Okay, it is creepy.
Avatar. Well, it's especially creepy when you know somebody isn't in their avatar and their eyes are still following you. Like it's just, I can't get used to that one. Now,
I know,
avatars
before the show. No, you have to realize this. Before the show, every week before the show, we come around and I'll check in with. I'll be talking to do something. I'll come back and I'll check in with Donna, and her eyes are moving. I feel
But I'm
she's
never
not there
there.
running. You're never there. She's last minute, race to the restroom, or she'll do the same thing to me. But those eyes are still moving. It's
Yeah, exactly, right? I know. Oh, it's bizarre. Now, avatars were updated with a broader selection of skin colors. The palette now features over 300 hues to choose from, including blue and green and other rainbow colors to improve skin diversity and self-representation. They are inviting users to take selfies in your new skin color and share them with hashtag AltSpaceSelfie. Feedback is welcome, and hints at a color picker to make skin colors even more diverse may be coming soon. How about legs? Okay, we got some skin color. Let's put legs back on the.
Yay, legs! Seriously,
Sorry. I'll
seriously,
never forget
need
that.
legs.
I know.
Oh, I know it. The only reason that I like that we don't have legs is that I don't have to deal with world building, matching the floor to right underneath the feet. That's kind of cool. I have a little leeway now, but the rest of the time I miss legs, man. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with legs now. All right. So, make sure that you get your beautiful hashtag out there, so you're ready to go with your beautiful picture. Now, many continue to enjoy the 3 new hairstyles introduced a week ago, and people are having great fun with, and I'm looking around here at many of you with the fun hair colors and dyes, making your avatars uniquely yours. And it was fun seeing everybody dress up in green this week. That was great. That note, be aware that there have also been some hints recently as we at the news and updates team keep our virtual ears to the virtual ground that non-human avatars may be coming soon. Grr. The demand for robots and non-gender and non-human style body shapes have been high since the new avatars were introduced last year. We're not sure when, but we believe from the hint through the vibration that
Is she cutting out for anybody else or is it just me? Yeah, Laurel, I
oh
think you're
no,
cutting out.
I made a funny. Am I back?
Yeah,
I
we
back
didn't hear
now?
the funny. Sorry.
Ah! All right. You want to read that section? Because that usually means I'm going to drop out in the next second.
Yeah, so I'll just say two things that I hope we finally get an avatar. I know you guys robots are exciting for avatars and stuff, but I really want one for a camera. I'm tired of having a camera as a an actual avatar. I'd really like it to be something else. And I would just like to make mention that I, for the only holiday of the entire year, since my clothes never get washed, I just continue to wear the same thing that I was actually in fashion on St. Pat's Day this year. So I I don't know, did I tell this story last time? I grew up in a town called Killarney, Manitoba, and St. Pat's Day was like next to the Irish Downs, the two favorite holidays of the year. And I'm going to save you the story about the Blarney Stone. I've told a bunch of people about the Blarney Stone in the park, but I will save it for today. So in May this year, AltSpace VR will celebrate its 6th birthday since its actual launch. The company was founded in 2013, and AltSpace VR hit the world in May 2015. Any idea of a celebration last year was drawn in the panic of the pandemic. So need a huge celebration bash this year, don't you think? I think it is way overdue. So we're going to start the party early. Over the next few months, we are going to highlight some of the achievements and people behind the success of AltSpace VR. So please stay tuned. Teaser,
Mhm.
teaser.
Yay! Now, Educators in VR is hosting a special workshop on Tuesday with a renowned speaker on accessibility in VR. Accordingly, we wanted to remind you that there are many keyboard shortcuts for those using the tethered or 2D versions of AltSpace. For Windows users, you can use the Control key, and Mac users can use Command, but the keyboard shortcuts are basically the same.
Now, a couple of good ones you should know include the space bar to mute and unmute quickly, and the 1 to 6 numbers to trigger the emojis. For those filming events for event hosts or taking screenshots with their computers, Control Alt P is our favorite for removing the menu UI from the screen. I have to tell you, this is particularly interesting if you're using Web Projector, because every time I try and do something now with my keyboard strokes, I inadvertently minimize, like do something to my web projector slides.com. So it's interesting. We all need to practice all these things, but there's so many great things in Control Alt P. I would be lost without this one. Now be aware that you may need to turn on, not may, I think most people, this is imperative, to turn on the classic PC controls and settings to access some of the keyboard shortcuts. When you turn the classic one on, you will also feel like you are you're returning to sobriety. Let me just say it that way.
Okay, she usually says it's the drunk version of because it does. It feels really weird when you're in the regular version. Okay, now we are here to keep you up to date on all the news in the AltSpace VR community each week. We are here because of you and for you, as well as with you. If you'd like to be a part of our news and updates team, we'd love to have you join our team. Now it's time if our producer's catching up with us, to explore what's happening in world building.
World building. Drum if you have not been on the AltSpace VR Discord world building Discord channels, you are missing out on some amazing world building discussions and really helpful people from beginning to advanced Unity techniques. It is supported by some of the best builders and designers in AltSpace VR, and no better source for help. If you have an issue or need an answer to some aspect of world building in AltSpace VR, check out the world building channels. A simple search will turn up tons of answers. And if that doesn't work, post and ask.
Mm-hmm. The Discord search is so amazing. I wish that was available everywhere. The World Tours team offers tours to the amazing world in AltSpace VR on Wednesdays, right after AltSpace VR 101. As they do once a month, this past week they provided a workshop on the basics of world building, answering questions and inspiring world builders in so many ways. Now, each month, the World Tours team suggests a theme to encourage builders to build. This month, the theme is galleries and exhibits. And throughout the month, they'll be hosting tours with examples. And boy, have we seen some beautiful examples. On the last Wednesday of the month, they're going to take your suggested worlds and the worlds that you've suggested and the worlds that you've built based on that theme, and they will tour them to showcase the creativity that is here in AltSpace VR. So check out the World Tours team's events and join their Discord at discord.me/World Tours.
Are you a more advanced builder? Ready to dive into MREs and deeper interactivity and animation in Unity? The regular SDK meetups are designed for more advanced world building discussions. Dargon has started the introduction to MRE coding with the next event happening this coming Thursday. And remember to check out the classes with the Computer Science in VR team. There's free and paid classes, and also workshops with Carnivore and others.
And bless Unity. Unity continues to offer free classes on the Unity website for Unity Learn. Take advantage of these as they go before they go back under the paywall. Learn as much as you can about creating worlds with Unity and importing them into AltSpace VR. Now, don't forget our favorite YouTube. It's the place to find many community user created tutorials and videos to take you through all the steps one by one on building your own world in AltSpace VR, from baby beginner to super advanced.
Don't forget help.altvr.com knowledge base lists step-by-step tutorials and instructions on how to build your world, how to make it compatible with events. And look to community helpers, the people with the green border around their badge, you know, the ones with the heart in the top left-hand corner. Many are experienced world builders willing to help answer your questions. There are no end of resources available on world building in AltSpace VR. And worlds are limited to imagination, right? So we love showcasing new worlds here at News and Updates. Let's see what we've uncovered this week to share with you.
Do you like games? Come on. Do you like games? I know you do. Anyone remember Crash and a Cuckoo? Well, Wally has created a small scene from the famous game Crash Bandicoot. So pop in and say hi to Crash and his buddy Aku Aku and let nostalgia just settle right in. There's also, if you're up for the challenge, a mini game to complete while you're hanging out there.
Now, as I'm going to, Laurel, as someone who has never watched or done anything with that, I'm going to let you take the next paragraph.
All right.
Because I have to say, after the first, like, there's 4 words already.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
They're
No,
part
don't
of
be
our
sorry.
culture. Okay. So when I say, which house are you? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right. Are you Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff? You better check in at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. And we're waiting for the slides to catch up with Mark. Let's see. Donna, you want? Oops, there he comes. Is that him? No. Hold on just a second. We lost our producer. Donna, can you grab the slides and you want
I have not one single clue how to do that.
to run the slides? Just grab the red button that's on the back wall. I can do it, but if I lag out, then well, let me. You want to try it?
The
All right.
red button on the back
Back.
wall.
No, yeah, where we usually wait before we start. Grab the red button to turn it on.
Oh, like go back there? Oh, sorry for
Yep.
my ignorance. I have no idea. Okay.
I thought you'd been set with a studio. Okay, Mark. Oh, hold on. Mark's coming. Donna. All right. I love it when we have all kinds of fun
I didn't know
technical
that's where
issues.
the master one was.
Yeah, that's where
Sorry.
the control is. Yep. I keep telling him to put it on the other wall, but there he goes. All right. Are you with us? We are 2 slides ahead. There. Okay, so there's a Crash Bandicoot with Turtlewoods and Wally, and now we're talking Hogwarts with Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. All right, he's on track. So visit Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry by Ollie. We actually have several Hogwarts and Harry Potter worlds here, but Ollie's done an amazing job and explore the Hogwarts castle from the chambers of reception to y'all know that one. I should know the grand staircase, or venture outside to the grounds and visit the Quidditch pitch. And Donna, seriously, you got to watch these movies; they're really fun. If you would like to see your world featured here, join our news and updates Discord and paste us a link and let us know. Start a challenge for Donna to watch Harry Potter. But come share your world.
Well, let me
in the
say, I have
news.
a long list of things to do. That is not on the top. But I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying. So, are you ready for another Discord tip? We're at that part of the show. This one is geared again for our mini event hosts.
Yay. So, want to promote your event's Discord server to the Altspace community? Head over to the Altspace VR Discord under events categories right there. Look for the event server channel. Okay, not just anywhere, go to the right place. This is where your event may, you can paste in the link to your Altspace VR event and Discord server and invite others to join. Now, we have our own news and updates server for you to join as well. It happens to be at the top of the list. So scroll back up to the top to go through the event servers to join the ones you're interested in. And if you're an event host or a member of an event community, please take time to check through the list to ensure your Discord group is listed and that the link is still active and continuing to attract new members. We found many that were not.
To add your event Discord to the list, edit the event link to your server to ensure, this is really critical, that it is infinite, not limited by time or number of invites. Then copy and paste that newly generated link into the event server channel along with the title and description of the event and the desired audience. It's a great way to ensure others find your event community. We will have more Discord tips in our news and update server and back here next week. Same place, same time, same time, same place. That sounds better. Okay, now.
Like
Now let's look to community helpers. It's time for us to talk about the or talk to the Altspace VR community helpers. We are continuing our discussion of the Altspace VR community standards, considered the handbook for community helpers.
Now, many of us have done this, and it's really great fun. But did you know that changing your avatar to look like staff or someone else is potentially a violation of the Altspace VR community standards and terms of service? Community standards state that any account found to be impersonating an Altspace VR employee will be subject to immediate suspension or termination. The terms of service state that is against Altspace VR policies to create a false
identity or impersonate another person or entity in any way. Now, it's fun to play tricks on people and have some fun dressing up our avatars to look like others, but be aware that users crossing the line to actually impersonate another person or move beyond the line of teasing to cyberbullying, falsifying identities, or using it for bad, especially when done with a staff member, that's wrong and could result in suspension or termination of the user's account. Is she back?
Now, we
Good.
love, am I back?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, in body maybe? We're looking for your voice.
But as community helpers, it's our, maybe in body, I might,
Okay, keep
Okay.
talking. Start at G
how
again.
about now?
Yeah, start at G again. Yeah.
Am I back now?
Yes,
Keep going. Keep going.
you. Keep going. We love having a good time here, but as community helpers, it's our responsibility to
Okay.
make sure that people know the lines
So,
and how they
Go,
may be
yeah.
crossed to ensure we have a safe space here. Our community helpers are compassionate and caring people dedicated to this community and ensuring it is the best community in the metaverse. If you are interested in becoming a community helper, look for anyone with a green border around their name tag in that heart in the top left-hand corner and ask for information. Community helpers are always ready to talk with you, to answer your questions. If they can, they'll guide you. We can't always resolve your issues, but we can give you next steps. And if you are a community helper and would like to share some tips and information here to support the community helper program, please let us know after the show. Okay,
Am I back?
I think so.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Altspace Events is all yours.
All right. Okay. Let's now look back at the week, at the past week's worth of events, and our reporters. We love our reporters. They are awesome. They have been busy reporting on the events. If you'd like to join this amazing team of reporters we have, please talk to us after the show. We'd love to have you join our crew. It's pretty darn easy. You just need to take pictures of the events you already attend and then drop in our private channel for our reporters. Drop in a couple pictures, an interesting description, and the link to the event, and let us know about some basics that we can add to the news. So please, if you'd like to join us, let us know. So what happened this past week, Donna?
So many events to share from last week, but we only have time for a few highlights. Sundays at Saxy's hosted a great jazz music event with beautiful saxophone music played by an expert. The live concert was incredible and a great experience for jazz lovers missing live performances.
Now, Andy Fidel hosted an event on event hosting and persistent social VR spaces with her AMA Ask Me Anything event last week with Get Social. And on Tuesday, the Educators in VR team led their monthly educational world tour. And it took people on a tour through worlds dedicated to climate change and pollution to prepare to celebrate Earth Day that's coming up soon. And so get ready for Earth Day.
The psychedelic rave with the Inner Circle early this week featured an open house to the new Twilight Zone nightclub to party out with some great rave music. Friday, they were back with an Inner Circle Synth rave with music from the 80s and the 90s.
And Educators in VR Cultural Heritage Preservation Team featured Thomas Flynn, who's the cultural heritage lead at Sketchfab. He introduced us to sourcing educational 3D models with Sketchfab and optimizing them for use in VR, especially Altspace VR. If you weren't there, you so missed out on an amazing event. It was packed, and the lion model that he brought in was so gorgeous. It was way less than 1 meg. It was so tiny, file size wide, and it was featured in a beautiful Greek amphitheater called Odeon by Leda. And it was so much fun to examine this lion afterwards. It was a beautiful job. Sketchfab's new tools and greater embrace of low poly historical and museum items are really worth exploring. Check out the video on the Educators in VR YouTube channel.
Meet the Scribbles was a fun anime event with a competition that had the winners meet the Scribbles and receive a Scribbles book. The popular Scribbles book is available on Amazon.com, and what a great way to meet the characters and people behind the book.
This week, as it St. Patrick's Day, in honor of Donna and where her hometown. No, this this week there were celebrations for the wearing of the green everywhere in AltSpace VR, and the search for the four-leaf clover, which I'm not seeing up on the slides anyway, was a great event with people looking for there it is, for the four-leaf clover. And our faithful reporter Lance reported it was harder than he thought. This is the person who did the hide, flight, and seek, and he searched for 30 minutes without success. But oh boy, he loves a challenge. This looks like it's really, really challenging.
The St. Patrick's Block Party brought Ireland to AltSpace VR, complete with leprechauns hidden throughout the space. Attendees could party hardy in the wonderful Irish village and hunt to find leprechauns and email their identifying number to win a Quest 2. What great fun with places to take photos and selfies. The Educators in VR V coaching and personal development team hosted Rishi. Oh, okay, please help me out here.
Ahuja.
Founder and managing director of Clip VR, a VR platform featuring educational experiences for students of all ages, especially younger students. It was a packed session and fascinating to learn about the different ways VR is being used with gamification for education and changing education for the future.
It was fascinating. The BRC VR Video Orgasm event with filmmakers and content creators featured some amazing video interviews and discussions with top VR creators and developers. Now, this is an ongoing event. Don't miss upcoming ones. Also, we learned that Burning Man has now officially recognized Black Rock City Worlds and Events as a part of the official Burning Man. That is so cool. We are so excited to see that support and presence continue here in AltSpace VR. Love it.
Last night, The Theory of Everything was a fascinating discussion about, well, the theory of everything, or at least a small art of it over the course of an hour. It's so wonderful to see so many new people coming into AltSpace VR and testing the waters with their various events and event topics. People are not just finding the events, but making connection with others to support each other through the process. This is part of the magic of AltSpace VR and our powerful community.
Now, we wish we had time to cover all the incredible events and activities here in AltSpace VR last week as well as this week. But it's time to bring you some news and events that are upcoming this week.
Our reports have been reporting some. Our reports have been reporting some frustration with events featuring huge messages upon entering the event. These are set on the event webpage and honestly not necessary. All warnings and information should be in the event description unless the event is for adults only. Thus, clicking the message is a form of acceptance and understanding of the risks. Trust us, experienced event hosts, that no one reads it, and it is a terrible first impression. Honestly, do you read these giant blocks of text? Seriously? Sad faces for those who actually read it. Happy for those who click close and don't read it. That's
We knew it. There's our evidence. All right. So please, amazing to see all the smiley faces to confirm people just don't read. Donna taught me that really early on when we started doing hosting events and stuff. Please.
But I will say one thing about
Yes.
this, that from the website, you could go back to events. Who was the speaker? You can find out about the speaker. I use them to go back to events a lot to see what happens. So, in defense of some long descriptions, they are helpful. Maybe not when you're entering the
Well,
event.
in the event, yeah, but when you enter an event and you have the sign in front of your face, it's really
Oh,
frustrating.
that's what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I have to say, even I didn't understand that that's what I was saying.
Okay, that's it. No, it's the thing that comes right in your face when you enter an event. And please save yourself and your audience time, because we don't read these things, do we? By removing them. We have I worked for too many decades in web publishing and web development, and our motto was that if you have to explain your website's broken. Honestly, if you have to explain one of these, I think your event might be broken. Okay, I didn't really say that, but it's really tough. People don't read it. And so if you need to provide some form of instruction, then just put a little sign somewhere in your event to kind of that people still won't read it. But if that makes you feel better, go for it. The key is that you need to introduce your event about every 15 to 20 minutes to remind people why they're here, or tell new people who've come in late what event they are at. They don't need the signs. Just remind people, and you know what? We'll all enjoy your event so much easier. I've had trouble where it's been so big, I can't hit the close button. So I'm trying to see the event and I've got this sign locked right in front of me. So it's really painful.
We were asked recently how we select the events to feature in the news and updates. It's simple. We go through the main events list for the next week and feature as many events as we have time for. We make fairly new events a priority to help you discover the exciting new social, educational, and entertainment experiences here in AltSpace VR. We try to mix and match so you have a nice range of events to consider as you plan your week. If you would like to see your event in the news, join our news and updates Discord, and share it in the Share Your World in News channel. Our reporters may also attend the event and bring back a report and photos for us to share in the past week's event list as well. The deadline for submission is Friday.
And now you've been waiting for it. We have the date for the opening of Agrabah Live. Save March 27th and arrive immediately when the doors open for this incredible event where there's only room for 50 or more people. We're waiting to find out what the final number is. We already have over 100 people who are starting to sign up for this thing. This is a new twist in VR on the classic tale of Aladdin. So join the cast as they wind through the streets of Agrabah and meet some very interesting people along the way and have some very amazing adventures. There are special sets, music, props, and real actors. If you donate to the project, you'll receive a VIP pass to guarantee yourself a seat. All donations go to the prop builders. The cast includes Airman playing Aladdin, our beloved AltSpace VR admin staff member Faye is playing Jasmine, and Malik is playing the genie, along with so many other talented people from our AltSpace VR community. It's going to be an amazing experience. So don't miss it out. Saturday, March 25th. Get it on your calendars.
And she means March 27th, so please go to that one.
Oh, sorry. Yes, March 27th.
That's okay. Merlin's Class of Magic continues with their computer science classes here in AltSpace VR on Fridays on learning how a computer works and what all the parts and pieces do. This past week, we're learning about RAM and ROM and the various memory types. This week, well, you have to show up to learn all about it.
They're moving fast through all the computer parts. Today, Evolve VR is back with another party with DJ Illuminati, followed afterwards with their after party event at the Brooklyn rooftop. It is a great way to dance the night away.
Dropping Jewels Radio focuses on Black culture, and this week they are talking with two licensed clinical workers on why mental health matters within the Black community and their desire to erase the stigma associated with therapy. Great topic for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Jules NYC has also started hosting a special event called Meditation Tea and Jewels, starting on Monday, and it's happening in their Orion Meditation Center here in Altspace VR. It introduces you to Yoruba metaphysical concepts for meditation and trusting your spiritual intuition. It'll be held on Mondays and Wednesdays. That'll be fascinating.
Tomorrow, AICU Channel presents vocalists, composers, lyricists, and artists to share their passion for their music and a world tour of special music performance world. It is a great way to meet other artists, photographers, painters, writers, and others to connect and share your artistry in this social experience.
Now, tomorrow, the Attack on Titan Anime Club will be watching another episode and hosting a great discussion after the watch party on anime and on the show.
Star Trek fans unite. Scott is bringing us another Star Trek fan club event described as a 3-year mission to review every episode. Sunday, he will cover how Star Trek The Next Generation began and continued the vision of Gene Roddenberry. It's a presentation and discussion, not a watch party. So fans unite and help support this 3-year mission.
hmm Now, Monday, the worst talk show in Altspace VR, yes, that's the name of it, will cover a wide range of topics as usual, from getting closer to gods to purging of the pigs and a discussion of slavery is somewhere in the middle. You never know what will happen next on the worst talk show in Allspace VR, and it usually does. So it's for adults only, and it feels appropriate with the craziness that ensues.
Now, pardon me, is this Jeno? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Jeno is back performing here in Altspace VR on Monday. Jeno Volkelman loves rocking out with great musical talent here in Altspace VR, so join him as they celebrate the great artistry and creativity in our community with live performances.
Now, as mentioned earlier, Educators in VR's Tuesday workshop features Thomas Logan of Equal Entry. He's a leader in assisting organizations to develop technological solutions for the disabled and those needing accessibility features. Now, accessibility is so important to all of us. Even us that are wearing glasses to see, it's part of accessibility, but mostly to make VR more accessible and open access to everyone. It is such an important mission. And Thomas Logan is the organizer of the Accessibility Virtual Reality Association, and he lives in Japan, where he'll be joining us. The event will feature the new live captioning and instant translation feature that's available only here on Altspace VR. It's still in development. If you have not seen this, come to the event. You're going to love it on Tuesday. So come check it out. All right.
Tuesday, Andy Fidel of Get Social and Spatial Chat offers an event to discussing creating meaningful connections in VR. That's what VR does best, right? It's an opportunity to connect with people beyond the confines of your neighborhood and school or job. We love how social VR allows us to meet others and share on a deeper level than we usually do in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday is the King of Comedy adult event with a new game show this week. Contestants will compete against each other in a bracket system. Not sure what that is, to see who's the funniest, and a winner will be crowned King or Queen of Comedy. It's a great and fun improv event with plenty of laughter all the way around.
David Starkman is back Tuesday with a beginner's guide to stereo photo maker software as a 3D photographer workshop here in Altspace VR. This is an LA 3D Club event and a great opportunity to learn more about 3D photography. Wednesday, Karaoke All Italia is back for some singing in Italian, as well as chatting with others in this beautiful language. It's great entertainment, whether or you speak the language or not.
We are having a little bit of technical difficulty. I'm waiting for some confirmation on this. All right. Well, we're going to keep going. Oh, yep. Okay. Marcus crashed. I fear that the YouTube version of this is going to be a mess. So we will let you know how we're going to fix this going forward. We Okay, so he can't hear, but he says the video stream is still going. All right. Uh, Live loved almost daily events continue to be must attend events, and we will make sure that the slides are fixed on the video. The community is growing, and they have some wonderful conversations with our beautiful Donna McTee um, in Christian Bible study and social events, including movie nights, dinner parties. Y'all have way too much fun, Donna, and it is great fun for everyone of all beliefs. So check out those events coming up this weekend. Donna, what's the movie? What are some of the key events that are coming up this week?
Next Friday we're supposed to be doing Miracles in Heaven. And we started Easter. We're doing 4 weeks of Easter, and we started on March 15th. So through the Easter experience, we're going to be in many different. I had 3 specific Easter worlds built, and we're doing all sorts of things with Passover and with communion, and with just also. I'm very excited about our Easter thing, and and our dinner party only happens every second week. So this coming Friday is that week where we host our dinner party on Friday, just before our movie night happens. So I'm excited. So thanks, Laurel. And I'm I'm very bad for providing pictures and stuff. But I will I'll maybe upload some pictures for next time of the worlds that I've been working with David VR and Keely, and we've got some amazing, we're just great worlds for Easter. So thanks, Laurel. Now, can I go? Sorry, sorry, she types way faster than I do. Can I go on, or am I waiting? Oh, I think I'm waiting. Okay, so, oh, you're back.
Okay, I am back. All right. And Mark is going to be back in here in just a second. He'll be changing the slides. Wednesday, he says to keep rocking on. He'll figure it out. Wednesday is Wicked Wednesdays with a fairly new event at the Upload Comedy Club for some, again, adult only comedy, entertainment with some great comedians, including Hayden Douglas and the gang.
Now, Health Systems Chat is back this week with a fascinating discussion. Every one of their discussions is fascinating. I wish this was at a time that I could actually attend. But this fascinating discussion on the power and health benefits of human animal interaction and pets. Oh, we love our furry pets as well as our wet fishy friends. I think we can all agree, right? Check out this long running event to learn about the health benefits of having a pet in your life. And I have to say that I have twice in 34 years, I think, or 33. But I mean, we always had pets when I was growing up, but I've twice been without pets while Graham and I were married. And the first time it was for a week. And I thought I was going to lose my mind. The house, I work from home, and the house is so quiet. I just couldn't stand it. The next time it was for September, October, November, 3 months. And that felt like 3 years. And so pets do amazing things for us, don't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Our producer is back in the room. I love it. There we go. Okay, that's where we're at, Mark. All right. Get Social hosts the Women in XR Allies this week on Thursday. This is a very long running event that brings together women and friends to discuss STEM, tech, and the XR community with social and themed events and discussions.
Oh, okay. The AMA event I don't know how this happened, but let's just carry on. The AMA event this week on Thursday features the VR Social Influencer of the Year winner in this Ask Me Anything event. The Thrill Seeker was the winner. And the developers and designers are here to discuss how they do what they do and help evangelize VR.
You know, Donna taught me this a long time ago. If you have an event that has no technical problems, it's usually going to be a disaster. So, it means a success if we're going to have things happen. All right. Simulation Nation, also on Thursday, brings Riz, a best-selling author and renowned MIT computer scientist and video game designer, to share why we may be living in the Matrix. Also, a fascinating, always a fascinating discussion with Graham and the Simulation Nation team.
Friday, the Women IT Pros with Kathy Moya will be discussing how to support women in tech jobs that don't involve coding, but actually some of the most important aspects of IT operations, including program and project management, technical writing, marketing, and much of the heavy lifting to get these tech projects done. We love that they have brought this their group to meet in Allspace VR, and the events are open to everyone.
Oh, we just had a check-in from someone watching the live stream right now who says it looked awesome, even though the slides have been off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many events, so little time. This is literally just the tip of the iceberg of the activities all around the AltSpace VR community. And check out the events on the events calendar for the main events as well, and RSVP to send yourself a reminder an hour before. So this is all for this week's news and updates. Next week, we're going to have some technology fixed. Thank you for being here every week to share the latest updates from around the AltSpace VR community. We live stream the news onto YouTube every week, and you can catch up with past episodes and learn more about the AltSpace VR events, projects, news, and all of our community activities.
When news you need to know happens, we share it in our news and updates Discord, so you get the news through the clutter of information. Please tell a friend and be sure to share our Discord and YouTube channels so others can keep up with the news in and around AltSpace as well.
We do this for you for free. We're not AltSpace VR employees. Our team, I have no idea how hard we're working behind the scenes here, works to gather the news and information to keep our community up to date with everything that's going on here in AltSpace VR.
And it's a great team, and we'd love your help. If you'd like to join the News and Updates team, please let us know after the show. We need every ability and talent, and we will help train you in event hosting management, moderation. This is your show as much as ours, and we'd love for you to be a part of it.
And we're going to hang around for a little bit after the news to answer your questions and talk about what you're doing here in AltSpace VR. So stick around. We'd love to chat with you.
And really important, thank you to our News and Update volunteers and moderators that help make this such a success. No event happens with only the people standing on stage, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. And make sure in these uncertain times to be safe. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time.